Thank you, Congressman Martin. Good afternoon, Speaker Cayetano. Thank you for this opportunity to allow me to report to the committee what GSIS has been doing so far. Can you hear me, Majo?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, and we can see your initial slide. Thank you.
Okay. Before I go to my slides, I just want to say, because this will be very short, Cong Martin. What GSIS has done recently was where the following. First, all debts, including leases, rentals, and amortization of loans, we had a moratorium. So we moved the payments of March, April, and May to June of this year. For instance, the effect of this on a government employee is quite substantial. For instance, if the government employee has a loan with GSIS, say of $500,000 pesos, which we call the GFAL, the monthly amortization of this is about 9,000 a month. So for 3 months, the GSIS employee will now be able to, the GSIS member will be saving roughly 27,000. So that will be the net effect on his net take-home pay for the duration of this program. Next, I want to inform the body also that the GSIS, for the first time in its history, is granting an emergency loan program nationwide. The budget for this amount could run up to 30 billion pesos because it will cover about 2.2 million GSIS members. They're allowed to borrow. They'll be allowed to borrow 20,000 pesos each, payable over 3 years at only 6% interest per annum. So the amortization of this is only roughly 655 pesos a month, and they can avail of it now. What is very good about this program is they can apply for this facility online. They do not have to go to any GSIS office. All they have to do is to go to our website. It's gsis.gov.ph. I'll say that again, gsis.gov.ph. They can download the applications and apply online. Their second option is we have these machines. We have over 1,200 machines nationwide. They look like ATM machines. We call them GWAPs.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Chairman. We can hear you. Your slide is not progressing, po.
No. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just move it for a while. 30 seconds. There you go. The emergency loan is about 20,000. It's 20,000 pesos per member. The interest rate is 6%, payable over 3 years, and the monthly amortization is only 655 pesos. What's interesting about this, Paul Martin, is that they can do it online. I'll say it again. They just go to our website, or they can go to these machines that we have. We call them GWAPs. We have about 1,200 all over the country. And all the teachers and government employees know where these are. And all they have to do is to go there, and they can apply online. And all the requirements and all the necessary documents can also be done online. And within about 3 to 4 working days, the amount, the 20,000, will be credited to the respective accounts with Land Bank of the Philippines or with the Union Bank. I would like also to thank Union Bank and Land Bank for the cooperation, because this is the first time we're doing this nationwide, so we had to coordinate with them as well. Second, I'm also happy to announce that GSIS has increased the life insurance of our medical frontliners. Today, Kong Martin, a GSIS frontliner a medical frontliner has a life insurance of about 300 to 500,000. We've increased it by additional 500,000. So for instance, a nurse who earns 20 or 30, say 30,000 a month, if anything happens to that frontliner, the insurance policy would only pay about 500,000. What GSIS is doing now, we added additional 500,000. So if, for instance, a nurse or a frontliner or a medical assistant in any provincial hospital now passes away, what happens is he gets an insurance of roughly 800,000 or 1 million, depending on his basic salary. And what we did, we also retroacted the effectivity, meaning this will be starting March 1. So all those, I think there were about 10 doctors and some nurses. All this new insurance policy will be in addition to what President Duterte gave of 1 million each. So if, it's sad to say, but for these doctors, they got 1 million already. GSIS will add another million. So they'll receive a total of 2 million pesos. There you go. These are all for the frontliners under the DOH, health offices, rehab centers, including LGO hospitals, as long as they are members of GSIS. Another thing, this policy will be effective. It's March 12 there. That's actually March 1 up to December 2020. And not only will this insurance cover COVID-related deaths, but if you notice, even accidental deaths, meaning any frontliner, when he goes to the hospital or on his way back home, something happens to him, he is also covered by this insurance, Martin. This is the first time that GSIS is doing this in recognition of the heroic acts that our frontliners are doing for our country and for our people. Finally, I want you to know, aside from this insurance, we have additional loan facilities that a GSIS member or a pensioner can avail of. We have the salary loan, which is about, if you've been a member of GSIS for 20 months, you can get 3 months salary. If you're a member of GSIS for 15 years, you can get 1 year salary loan. And if you've been a member for 25 years, you can get 1 year and 2 months. And again, for the first time, what we did, and I would like to thank, again, Land Bank and Union Bank and the officers and staff of GSIS. For the first time, all of these now can be done online. You do not have to go to any GSIS office. Again, all you have to do is to go to our website, gsis.gov.ph, and you can just follow instructions there and you can avail of the loan facility. For this one, it will take you about 7 working days to be able to apply for this loan. Mr. Speaker, Majority Leader Martin, that will be my report. That's what GSIS is doing for our members.